Ah, oh, you can't be freaking serious. Ladies and gentlemen, well, how are you all doing? I do hope you all having a... I hate when this happens. You know, whenever I restart my computer, it always restarts the settings. This is frustrating. This is for... Okay, so I'm gonna have to do the... I don't have the settings on hand. I think that's 3920. 1 second. It's gonna go very quickly, I hope. This is 178, I think. Shuckleberries. No. I forgot what those two are. Damn it. Brightness? No, it's too bright. That's too dark. Is it not? 78? Let's try that. Okay, no, that's not working. Okay, 1 second. Give me 1 second. I know there's a terrible way to start the video, but oh well, we're starting it now. You get to see the process of how I make these... I was gonna say shitty videos, but they are pretty shitty, aren't they? They are pretty shitty, aren't they? So I ain't even gonna front. 1 second. I've got the settings saved on my phone because this. Okay, this is 87. High. Contrast 1R72. High. That looks so much better. I think that should be fine. Rest 120. 180. That's 180. High. How does that make a difference? 2. No. The 2 saturation. At least I can't notice the difference. Okay, cool. So that's 128, 3920, 0. Let's turn it up to 40. Oh, it's so bright. And that, like this. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? I do hope you're all having a fantastic day. So we're here today. We're here today with Punpun. Punpun! By the way, if you can hear some background noise, I do have the bath on, so if you can hear something in the background, that's why there's gonna be. I mean, with these manga, it doesn't really matter. I can just take a break anyway. So like, but there's gonna be a break in between. Is there something stuck up? Yes, there is. What a great way to start recording. I really should just restart, but oh well. Some character, that's what you're getting, some character at the beginning of this video. Damn it. I'm never gonna get this out, am I? There we go. Anyway, chapter 114 to 118 of Punpun. Let us hop right in and get started. I need a shaver. A shaver. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the microphone is not even okay, this is a terrible way to start. Great. Screw it! Screw it, alright, screw it. We ended off with poor little Punpun murdering. Self-defensing. Let's leave it at that. Let's call it self-defensing. That's a good way to call it. Self-defensing. It was not clear, chapter 114 by the way, it was not clear just how many seconds or minutes had passed while we stayed frozen where we were. But when we came to, the sound of raindrops falling on the roof was reverberating throughout the entire house. Look at Punpun, with the little ears perked up. Looks like evil. That's what he looks like. With the scissors in hand. Aiko. And it doesn't have to do it. Sometimes do it. Come over here. Yeah. Oh, come over here. Like, Aiko, one eye, bloody. Seems like a detached retina. That's what it seems like. And the other one is like, ding dong, Mrs. Tanaka, I have a packet for you. I'll get it. I could just try to patch up that blood. She's like, yeah, actually, never mind. Never mind. But yeah, patching up the blood. He's like, I'll get it with the scissor in hand. Washing the hand. Just stamp our sign right here. Ooh. May I ask where the usual house lady is? She's out right now. You've shown your face now, Punpun. That's the issue. Once the police come after you, he will be a witness. And it rains. To be honest, there is no need to even answer the door like an idiot in the first place. Perhaps his attempt to act composed wasn't as composed as he initially thought. The grey sky, worn out a building, and the rest of the scenery of his immediate surroundings felt artificial, as if they were all just an elaborate backdrop for a staged play. Maybe upon returning back inside, a popular comedian would jump out with a goofy smile and inform him that he was unkind at camera or something. I don't think that's gonna happen, my friend. And then he would reply, "Ah, you bunch of jokers! Stop messing with me. Stop messing with me. Stop messing with me." What a bunch of jokers. What a bunch of jokers. What a bunch of jokers. as if he's Ryan. Like, what a bunch of jokers. like, come on. Oh, what a bunch of jokers. Stop messing. Laughs. It has in parentheses, laughs. Aiko's like, and Pumpkin's like, laugh. What a bunch of jokers. Oh, I think Aiko's. Oh, I thought Aiko was trying to resuscitate. She actually like made sure that witch is dead. You should stop. She's already dead. Look at a dildo. What's in the package? That's one hell of a dildo. A vibrator. It is, yeah, I guess. With all the fancy modification, but has a twofold purpose. Ha ha. Ha ha. Sniff, sniff, sniff. It's fine like this. Just listen to what I say, and you won't have to worry about it. Pumpkin's trying to act cool, and you won't have to worry about a thing. Come on in. Show me your wound. Aiko, you have to hold up too. Yeah, Aiko's cracking. She's like, truly cracking. You have to hold up too. Is that Sashi walking in the rain? Man, what a bunch of jokers. I think it is. My goodness. So much blood on the wall and everything. Ha 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 ha. Punpun is sewn up. He's got probably no experience in it. I did some sewing when I was younger. It's actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty fun. It's very calming, alright? It's a very calming thing to do. Okay. Now chapter 114. Let's head over to 115. I think I can do another chapter before I'm gonna have to check the water. Would you like to start your life over again together? I'm afraid I'm not capable of saving you. If I had held her hands back then, my life right now would most likely be completely different. When I was young, I was under the mistaken belief that given two choices I should try to calm down and pick the correct one. But in real life, there are many times when both choices are equally correct and equally wrong. Very much true. To rush into either one might be one of the privileges of youth. But will your life still be aflame then? Sometimes I wonder about that other life of mine, huh? Yoichi? Who are you on the phone with? Just my friend. Oh, you don't even have any friend. My goodness. My goodness. My Johnny. By the way, have you thought of a name for our baby? I'm thinking Kamitaro. Absolutely dreadful. I want a cuter name. How about Sohara, meaning blue sky? Sohara, aoi, be together. Is that? Nah. That's blue bird, not blue sky. Ao, blue Sora, sky, Soara, blue sky apparently. Okay. Ao, I can see it. I can see the OA, not the Ao. Should it be Ao Sora? Ao Sora. I don't know. Maybe I'm the worst person to ask it, so it doesn't matter. How about a compromise? Would you name Kibo? Would the name Kibo do? Hope. Nothing beats Prince. Speaking from experience here, nothing beats Prince. It's the best name out there. No, that's just my curl. Yeah, my provisional license exam was pretty easy, so who knows? I might even easily pass the class 1 exam too. Right, so my real problem is the car. I can't even drink. Like, what kind of madness, right? Here I am drinking peacefully, and then I just press the bottle. It's like, all right, all right. Today's one of those days. Today is truly one of those days. All right. Yeah, my provisional license exam was pretty easy, so who knows? I might even easily pass the class 1 exam too. Right. So my real problem is the car. My dad said he'd buy me a car as long as I can cover the parking fee cost on my own, but my mum's still on the fence. You should help me. You know what? The parking fee, that's not an issue here at all. Most houses here have a, you can park. Most houses here have a garden where you can park, or a garage. The issue really here in the UK at least is it's the insurance. Insurance here is a fucking rip-off, alright? My first car that I owned was a BMW. It cost me, well, it doesn't matter how much it cost me, alright? Insurance for that car was £9,000 a year. A year. 9,000. Right, let me tell you what £9,000 a year means, alright? People in the UK, the average salary in the UK is about 24,000, give or take, right? And they wanted 9k for my BMW for insurance. Like, I bought the BMW. I did some research on insurance beforehand. Okay, it was all fine. I bought the BMW, then typed in the license plate, and it popped up with 9k. I was like, nanny the fuck? And sold that BMW and never looked back. Sold that BMW and never grabbed it. I bought it for a certain price and I made about 50% profit. I sold it for a little bit. Well, I didn't buy it brand new. I made a little bit profity, alright? So at least I could say a smart business move. But like, real talk, it's ridiculous, the insurance. Like, if you got a new car in the UK, right? Most people, they just get like insurance under someone else, or someone that lives in a rural area. If you live in a city like I do, yeah, I live like 15 minutes from the heart of the city. I am in the heart of the city, but I live like 50 minutes from like the city center. It's a nightmare. It's an actual nightmare. Like the car that I own right now, it's a very small car because I bought it as a very small car for the sole purpose of actually being able to pay the insurance. And it started off with 29,000, so not 2,900, so 2,900. Now, granted, I've now had my license, since I was 18, since I could get it. Now, actually, no, it was since I was 17, actually. I can't remember how old I was when I got my license, but now, I'm paying, I'm not really paying much. Now I'm paying like 1,100 a year, which, that's 90 quid or so a month. It's barely nothing. You can even, nowadays, everything is so much better now. Nowadays, you can get like a 1 minute insurance where you pay like 80 pence, per minute that you need, and then you can just like turn it off. So for people that don't drive the car that often, it's perfect. But for people that obviously drive the car regular, it's a rip-off. It's a rip-off. But that doesn't matter. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, now, insurance used to be a nightmare. When like 8 years ago, when I started getting a car and whatnot, I'm 24, nearly 25 now. Wow. By the time this video is out on YouTube, I'll probably be 25. 19th of February. If you want to help me out, my birthday's on the 19th of February. My PayPal link is in the description down below. Just saying. But yeah, that's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Insurance is a nightmare here. It used to be. My dad said he'd buy me a car as long as I can cover the parking fee cost on my own, but my mum's still on the fence. You should have helped me come up with a way to convince her, Ryota. Yeah, no, I'm not really expecting much. Did I ever tell you that my mum hates your dyed hair? She's too stubborn and serious for her own good. So yeah, I guess I'll have to do with my mum's scooter for now. Oh, that reminds me, for tomorrow. Look who just shows up. Sorry, I gotta hang up for a second. Pandarake! Ah! Mom? This guy's in the air with the hammer and everything, like, oh! What? I've only barely skimmed the tip of the nose. But do not worry, I shall crush it in one clean strike with my next swing. Yo, why are you doing that, bro? Hey! Run away from here, hurry! No, Mom! No, I don't want you to die. Don't worry about me, just hurry and get away from here. Move aside, my lover. It is dangerous for you to be here. Your mother is under the influence of the greatest evil of this world, dark spot. What? For those magical warriors to correct the disharmony of the Akashic records, I cannot allow the dark spot to sustain this pure world any further. I wish to give you people a future, because I believe in you above all. I believe in you above all. I believe you have the strength to create a new world of peace and harmony, the power to transcend the barriers of race, language, and the like, and come together in happiness on a new stage where our souls will oscillate together. I've come up with the perfect greeting we can all use for that purpose. Good vibrations. I'll give you money or whatever it is you want. So please, just leave us alone. You're still human, aren't you? You must still have some conscience left, don't you? Oh, please don't harm my daughter. No, 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 no. That's not it. That's not what I'm doing. Sniff, 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 sniff. Like a cocaine user. Sniff, sniff. But a festival will not stop. Ooh, we're getting a feast. It's a festival. I've seen one from Berserk. I'm disappointed in you, Pegasus. This matter should have been settled long ago. You can't do it. How many times do I have to tell you? It must be done. The revelation of the dark spot is crucial to us. Perhaps this world is much plainer than I think it to be. Just what exactly is the black spot anyway? We don't have time for doubts. All you have to do is listen to what I say. You do believe this world can become even more beautiful, don't you? You fool! But despite that, I cannot help but love you. You are the man closest to God right now. Yes. You must go no matter what. Off into space. The progressive periods of 1953 to 1959, during which the government dealt with supply and demand, underwent a drastic reduction in student enrollment number in order to rapidly spread the ideology, and this catastrophic blunder was reported throughout the world. Aha. Aha. The scientific theory, the structuralists' epistemological needs are, I'm not even going to Google that. In the eventuality, its impossibility is confirmed in Western Europe. The one sits here will be cursed with bad luck. The sense of disgust was overwhelming, and the employment figures were sent to the cellular membrane, which flew enough to be randomly sampled for the corporal punishment case study for the World Health Organization. Sounds fascinating, I must say. I up now. Sorry. Guess I dozed off for a moment. It sounded like you were having a bad dream. Yeah, it was a pretty bad. I was back in my high school class. My math teacher kept giving me hard questions I had no idea how to solve. All the while I was trying to hold it in since the washroom was all the way on the other side of the lake. And what was the other thing? Wait, I'm not dreaming anymore, right? This is reality, right? Bandaged her legs up. No, they bandaged the mother up. Reality, sarcophagus. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, I'll see you all in a few minutes. Just go check my water. Be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, hi. So the 115. Actually, no, we just finished 115. It's 116. There we go. There we go, told me. No, I will not accept failure to load Manga decks. So, chapter 116, ladies and gentlemen, let us get started. Drive. What the heck? Drive. Alright, I'm pretty sure you guys couldn't hear it there. But like the first time I said drive, there was like a ringing echo. Drive. Well, like it's like a piercing sound, just like, I don't know. It was like ding. It sounded like a bell, almost like a bell being rung when I said drive. And then the second time it was a softer echo. But now the echo is gone. I'm like, where did the echo go? Where did the echo go, bro? But oh well. I'm assuming the corpse is being driven. Aiko is still out of it. Understandably. Punpun, just shovels. Just dig it. Just bury her alive, man. Just bury her alive. I gotta be like, oh man, fuck this shit. Goodbye, mother. Goodbye. Goodbye, mother. Goodbye. Being buried alive. The most awkward ride at home. Nobody saying a word. I could start smiling though, like later on in the bottom panel, and then she goes back. So at first, her face is like alright, first panel, her face. Second panel, her face. Third panel, her face. Fourth panel, her face. Fifth panel, her face. Sixth panel, her face. So I don't know whether that was a mistake, whether they were all supposed to be the same, but on like the fifth panel, the second to last, it looks like she's smiling and happy. But I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure, actually, alright? I don't think that what I've done was the least bit wrong. What a fake fog. As I said before, all you have to do is go back to your home and continue on normally with your life. If you want to move to someplace else, we can do it once we had some time to calm down. What exactly is normally? A single person is now no more. That's all that happened. People don't care about what happens to others as much as you may think. My mother's friends from her religion might try to look for her. Those people can be pretty stubborn. I thought you were good at lying. I don't have the confidence. Is it because you feel guilty? Ooh. That's a bad way to respond, honestly. That's one of the worst ways you could possibly respond. Forgive me for saying this, Aiko, but do you really think there's another person who's genuinely saddened or deeply troubled by the fact that your mother is dead? A person like her makes as much difference to this world alive as she is in dead. In fact, most people in this world would serve only to inconvenience the society, so it's actually better that way. Okay, keep telling yourself that, bro. Keep telling yourself that. Nobody's gonna believe that except for you, but keep telling yourself that, bro. If, however, you can't bear to continue on like this, I think it's better that you go to the police alone. Tell them that it was all me. The stabbing, the disposing of the body, everything. Tell them it was all me, and you'll surely have people sympathizing with you for being the victim. Oh, Punpun has changed, bro. Punpun has changed, bro. Poor sod. Actually, poor Aiko. Yeah. We can do whatever you want. I can take comfort in the fact that I saved you. Whether or not I get arrested or sentenced to prison afterwards doesn't matter. That being said, I have no intention of just letting my freedom be taken away from me because of another subjective sense of values. Aiko is out. Like, come on. Oh, understandably, Aiko is out of it, right? And this guy's just blowing on and on and on. Wait! Mate! And there she goes. Please don't leave me alone. Yeah, now she's got nothing. She's got nobody. And this guy was about to like, oh yeah. He wasn't walking away, right? He was like, oh, I'm gonna walk away because he's got nobody. She's gonna tell me to wait and come back. And I've got nobody, of course. Now he's playing games. He's playing mind games. There, Aiko. You did well. There is nothing to be afraid of anymore. He laughs. I guess it's just the kind of person I am in the end. It's funny how it always ends with that image of Punpun at the end, just like smiling. Like, yeah. 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 That's all I will say about yeah. About yeah. Chapter 117. Aiko and Punpun sitting in the tree. Kissing. ANDKILLING No. I always gotta go with that. I was gonna go and killing trees. Well, then I spelled there. I'm like, huh? Anyway. Where should we head from here? I'm thinking about it. I don't really want to go back to my hometown. My dad left home when I was in the 9th grade, and I haven't seen him since. He never officially divorced my mother because she was stubborn about that, but that didn't stop him from leaving. I never heard where he ended up moving to. He was a man who spent more time at work than with his family, but he still phoned home every now and then. Of course, he cut off all the contact once he left home. Perhaps he's dead by now. Punpun. Do you have any regrets about your family or friends? Sorry, let's not talk about this anymore. Aiko, I always believed. Believed what? I always believed that everyone in this world was far nicer and smarter than me. Now, no matter how unlikable they seemed to be, they still had a good conscience and had justifiable circumstances for acting the way they did. That's why I hated myself for being so timid and depressed, when I didn't even have any good reason for doing so. But now I see that there are actually people who are despicable in every way and don't blink twice at ruining another's life. And now that I think about it, it's almost strange. Why don't most people try to kill other people? How can they just stand by and let the scum have their way without the slightest indifference? Maybe my expectations were too high. I'm disappointed because I expected something from them, but the answer was quite simple all along. There's no such thing as a decent human being in this world, not a single one. I hope the rain stops soon. This guy Punpun. Yeah, this guy Punpun, right? He's playing the game now. You know, now he's playing the game, right? I'm clocking on. She might not, but I'm clocking on. I did what I had to do, and I feel quite refreshed after doing. You keep telling yourself that, bro. Keep making her that hate you, and I feel quite refreshed after doing it. That's why I can say that this world could afford to be a little more chaotic. You've got blood on your shirt. I guess we should go buy a new shirt too, then. I'm sorry, I can't understand the difficult things you're saying, but I understand you won't try to run off anywhere by yourself. So sorry, I feel sick. Let me rest for a while. The agricultural okay, we go again. The agricultural optimization, in other words, the universal religion, has a kinetic energy of 3.7 million times the output of the sun. O causes the type. Is that 2 or Z? O causes the type Z supernova explosion, which has a very large disposable income. Just throwing words together doesn't make you sound smart, alright? Disposable income, like bruv. The theoretical proof is remorse, as well as the desire for self-improvement. Okay, now they're really just putting words together and hoping that like people don't think too much about it. The fifth element, ether, is held by social welfare program. Of course it is. Taking the enormous scale into account, communication skills, critical thinking skills, sound judgment, and other talents, the one who sits here will be cursed with bad luck, are required for the anaerobic sea tatani. With the development of both mind and body, the authority report violence and casualties, as well as many marine sports. Keep chatting bullshit, man. I wet the bed. Well, haha, you child. I'll go bring you fresh clothes to change into. And that's just becoming reliant on Punpun. There we are to go to a hospital. Won't ask too many questions. No, I'm fine. But Aiko. Hey. Killing a person just isn't right, is it? Pumping like abductor. I know that. Yeah, those two are going for a path that's going to lead to a lot of self-destruction. I moved from Nerima Prefecture. My name is Tanaka Aiko. Why? Even I realized that. Why did things turn out like this? But you know, Aiko, there's one thing I remembered, yeah. I don't know if fulfilling this promise would even mean anything now, but yeah. Would you like to go to Kagoshima? Man, these two are lost cause. best way to describe it. These two are a lost cause, if I'm being completely honest. Which kind of makes it a sad tragedy. It makes it a sad tragedy. Sad tragedy. Give me your attention, baby. Due to the incident the other day, my heart is now still rating at 82.5 hertz. I feel like just sleeping but what if I were just an average person? How unfortunate I am. Are all the things I've done meaningless, and what is the nature of the dark spot? For that I have come up with three theories. Theory 1, the dark spot is never constant and moves from one person to another. Theory 2, the dark spot never existed at all and was merely a delusion of mine to justify my actions. And theory 3, everyone is the dark spot. Oh no, this is terrible. The world is about to melt away. And the whole world is upside down, as if it's bleach. Huh? Why? Give me a proper reason. There's no real reason for it or anything. I just thought it might be a good time as any to put a stop to this kind of lifestyle. And I told you before, I don't like smokers. There's no point in hiding it. It's obvious from the smell alone, also. I've stayed silent about it until now, but how many guys have you brought over to your place all this time? That's because he'd never call or try to even see me. It'd be a lot cuter if you at least tried to come up with an excuse. You're pretty stupid, aren't you? But whatever, I'm sorry. I'm just not suited for these kind of things. I'm going to tell my dad about this. Haha, so, do what you want. Alright, cool. Cool. Ring, 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 ring. Illegal photos of schoolgirls in swimming class. Yeah, I think some local perverts secretly snuck it inside our junk pile. Well, they weren't looking. Well, hand it over then. One time I found an aborted fetus inside one of the... Nanny the fuck? Nanny the fuck? We're gonna skip right over that one. One time I found an aborted fetus inside one of the refrigerators thrown away for recycling. I knew who the owner was, and boy, did that turn out to be one ugly case. Oh, by the way, Seki, I think the boss is pretty mad at you. You should know better than to hit a woman. Don't you think you ought to head over and apologize? Huh? What are you talking about? You didn't hit her, man. Oh, one of those girls. I hate those kind of girls. I told you, didn't I? Getting off the boss daughter is risky business. If you don't make things right, some scary dude might come knocking on your door, know what I mean? Huh? You're not going to see the boss? No, it's too much of a pain in the ass. I think I'm gonna move south to some island, so tell the boss he can do whatever the hell he wants. Goodbye then. Eyes off. I think the reason why I spent over a year at this recycling job was that it let me have as many free books and magazines as I wanted. Look at that book stack, bruv. In my spare time, I poured through the taste and hobbies of complete strangers and eventually reached the mundane conclusion that everyone is different. Is that a mundane conclusion? I think that makes it quite exciting. Maybe I really should move to some other country. After reaching such an unenlightening, matter-of-fact conclusion, my annoying conscience awakes from its deep slumber to utter a message. It seems pretty fun. I don't care what you do or where you go, but you just find another job soon. Yo, Seki, we know you're in there. The boss says you better apologize soon. Pretending to be away ain't gonna help you. Next time we come, we'll break your door down. Ugh, what a pain. What is up with everyone flying off the handle for the most trivial things? Haven't these people ever heard of the middle ground? God damn it. Take it easy for fuck's sake. Okay. Alright, cool, I guess. Hello, Shimizu, is that you? This is Nomita Yobi. Sorry for calling you so early in the morning, but it's an emergency. Pegasus is extremely depressed right now. Now's the time for us to lend him a string from calling everyone for a meeting right now. Beep. About time you pick up. So why did you been ignoring my calls lately? You didn't reply back at all during the rainy season. It's almost summer already, man. Summer. S-U-M-M-E-R. Summer. You probably don't have anything planned for summer break, right? Want to go see the Museum of Death in Thailand with me? I kind of want to see that now. Is that a real thing? I don't know. I'll convince you, old man, if that's what you're worrying about. I'll also cover for all your trip expenses. I just need this trip right now. This country's too gloomy. We should go somewhere more fun. Oh, on a slightly different topic, I sort of need to stay at your place for a bit. Is that okay? Me-chan! I'm going to school now. And on my way home, I'm gonna drop by the hospital to go see Grandpa. Well, what are you staying silent for? Stop messing with me, man. You still hanging out with those weird cultists? You really ought to quit that sooner than later. I don't know how much fun you're having with them, but hanging out with those weirdos are only going to get you in trouble. All you need to do is believe in me. I want to believe in you, but you never believe in me. Flip the script. Flip the script. Go, honey. Do you have your hat on? Oh my. Well, aren't you just as cute as a button? Mommy, you're still right here as always, right? I'll be off then. Damn. That's how we gotta end it. Alright, so this video will probably be titled Broken People. Broken People. Or humans. Humanity. This is what this video will be called, humanity. Because at the end of the day, this video shows the best... No, sorry. Scratch that. This video shows the worst in humans, but it also shows what makes humans humans. And that is that they're all flawed, they're all selfish, they're all greedy, they all try and justify their actions, and at the end of the day, they all have faults. we all have faults, and that's what makes all of us so special. It's the faults that makes us unique. It's not the normality of it all that keeps us sane. It's the abnormalities that we all have. It's our mistakes, our errors, our faults that give us character. That's why I'm leaving the beginning of this video in with the with me trying to not edit, but like me trying to get the right video setting, because it gives it some character. But ladies and gentlemen, I will be seeing all of you in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day, peace out, and as always,